We have so many things to talk about this morning. Big issue that came up this week. Number one, actually two. Number one, Rashawn Williams, young mother, disabled, disability as a result of a shooting, a gang-related shooting back in July. Listen to this. Medi-Cal, Medi-Cal, the state agency that deals with disability payments, assistance, and so forth for the serious impaired and disabled, said no to Ms. Williams. Put simply, they denied her disability assistance payment. As a result of that, that touched off a chain, a tragic chain. She was threatened with eviction on Thursday if she didn't come up with the money in her apartment in Lancaster. On top of that, she's got a 6-year-old daughter. So we're talking about not a mother, a distressed, needy mother, but also a daughter. And we're also talking about someone else too. In addition to that, we're also talking about the father of Miss Williams' daughter, who had a heart attack and is hospitalized, and a mother, of course, her mother, who's distressed too, and certainly trying to make ends meet. So in other words, it all came together. We went after Medi-Cal this week. We said, how dare you? It's shameful, it's unconscionable. Don't even think about it. Rescind the denial, give her her payments, approve her disability, keep her in her apartment. Well, as it turns out, did a press conference, the press was involved with it, the LA Times came out. We're happy to report that a donor came forth. Ms. Williams will be in the studio in a few minutes. She'll talk about the donor, she'll talk about her case, and I'm going to talk about Medi-Cal. We're going to go after them this morning. We'll also have Eddie Jones of the LA Civil Rights Association. Good morning, Pedro Valle. Immediately to my left is Ms. Rashawn Williams. Immediately to her left is Mr. Eddie Jones, the president of the Los Angeles Civil Rights Association. We like young voices here. I'm going to ask the young lady, your daughter, Rashawn, if she would pull the microphone a little closer to her, right there. Morning. And then tell us your name, young lady.
My name is Kimori.
Hi. Good morning. How are you?
Good.
And there's another young lady immediately to her left. Would you pull the microphone up and slide up a little bit and tell us your name? Introduce yourself.
My name is Lauren Montano, and I am a college student at Cal State Northridge, and I work at Sears.
All right, very good. Let me take a quick second, set the stage for this. We may have some that just tuned in that don't know. 3 days ago, I'm across my busy desk. Something came across on the news wire, and it caught my eye. A lot of things catch my eye, but this one especially caught my eye. Headline, Medi-Cal, young mother, denied disability payments or assistance by Medi-Cal, lives in Lancaster, threatens with eviction from her apartment in Lancaster. We kept reading a little bit more. Bells and whistles went off. What else? We also saw that she, back in July, was caught in, according to this report, caught in crossfire. And so as a result of that, gang-related, the disability. I'm putting everything together, connecting the dots, and they're not adding, the dots are not really connecting. Young mother, 6-year-old daughter, Lancaster, Medi-Cal, disabled, denial assistance, evicted, or at least threatened with eviction from her apartment in Lancaster. I said we have to jump on that. Eddie Jones, we give the organization, the LA Civil Rights Association, on the point on a lot of issues in the community. Got on and said we have to move on this. We do our usual press thing. We put the word out there. And then, at that point, a miracle happened. We're still challenging Medi-Cal. We're not letting them off the hook. Rashawn, let me get the microphone a little closer to you. Why don't you tell us, and this question came up over and over again from some of the press people, and some of them can be a little skeptical, to say the least. 2 questions. Number one, Medi-Cal did deny you assistance. Is that correct? And secondly, why?
Yes, I did get denied. I believe because I am on the county, and with the way that their system is ran, to where I couldn't get the proper care that I needed. Basically, it's been 7 months since the incident. As of yesterday, made 7 months. My right leg is still very swollen. It hasn't went down none whatsoever. I have not got a chance to see a physical therapist. basically I'm supposed to be laying on a waiting list for 6 months to a year to even see a physical therapist. So just based on determination, by me going to school for massage therapy a couple of years back, you know, it was like I was forced to basically try to get myself, you know, to where I can walk and different little things like that, and even try to provide for my daughter since I can't do it. So just her alone, that was just my self-determination and try to get myself up and moving in a timely manner. Because waiting on a waiting list for 6 months to a year, me personally, I think that was a little bit too long. And basically I would have to learn how to walk all over again. So, you know, by the grace of God, He gave me the strength to get up and start trying to walk on my own and different little things like that. So,
But the payments were suspended.
Actually, no one has made any payments. Payments were basically suspended.
Since we raised the issue, and I'll bring Eddie in a minute, since we raised the issue very publicly the other day, have you had any response at all from Medi-Cal or a county agency?
No, I have not.
None?
None whatsoever.
Situation in Lancaster now, your apartment is in Lancaster.
Yes.
Okay, my understanding was as of Thursday, that was the last day you were given an ultimate, in other words, out.
Yes.
Are you still in Lancaster now? Are you still in the apartment?
No, actually, I just started packing things up. I just got the call last night that, you know, I will be able to keep my apartment since I have assistance as far as with help right now to stay in the apartment.
Okay, Eddie Jones, President of the Los Angeles Civil Rights Association. On your end now, we'll just pick it up from there. We did make an issue, very public.
Yes, we
got
did.
the press out. Now, I understand as a result of that, calls came in. Fill us in. Where do we go from here?
Well,
Next.
where we go from here, first of all, it's good to be on your show, Earl. It's good to see you. To the audience out there, we did a press conference, and also we talked to Molly over at the LA Times. And then also, too, we had this wonderful young lady here who was in college right now, who called me yesterday and said that she read the story also. And your name again?
Lauren.
And Lauren called me, and she said, Mr. Jones, I don't have a lot because I'm in college. She said, but I would like to donate $50.
Chef
So
Kate,
can
you
we
have a
clap it up for
motivational- All
$50?
right, okay, thank you very much. We'll circle back and do this. Calvin, I want to say special thanks to you, and I have to say this. This is a paid client, a paid sponsor, a paid advertiser. The message Pedro Baez is this: if you want to join Love for Haiti Valentine's Day Extravaganza, February 14th, 5 o'clock. That's at 3220 West 85th Street. Give him a call, come out, show your support for not only Sweethearts Day, and boy, we love that too here on the Hutchinson Report, but also Love for Haiti. Rashawn, thank you very much for coming down today. We were happy that we were able to do a little tiny something. I mean, this is what makes life worth living. We can do that. Eddie, thanks again for your
You're
great
welcome,
work.
Earl.
A young lady from Cal State Northridge. By the way, we have many friends out at Cal State Northridge. Your name again?
Lauren.
Okay, thanks again for coming in. Pedro, where can people, sponsors and advertisers, where? Very quickly.
323-383-6145. That's 323-383-6145. We have people standing by to take your call and to put you on the Hutchinson
Thanks
Report.
again. You've been listening to the Hutchinson Report. I'm your host, Earl Ofari Hutchinson. As we always say, stay strong, stay positive, most important, stay independent. Until next week.
Stay involved.